Today I'm going to show you 18 different ways to increase sales on eBay. Please like and subscribe for more videos of how to make and save money, and let's get straight into it. To get more sales, you have to please the eBay algorithm. The first way you can do this is make sure you're active every single day. Ideally, list a new item or make a mini promotion like 5% off your top selling product, but if you can't, at least go into your messages and in the past 2 weeks reply to every single message you have gotten. Once you have done that, go onto eBay Seller Central, go across the messages and mark all messages as read. This will show the eBay algorithm you care about your customers. The second way is make sure you title your products correctly. If you're selling a coffee machine, do not include coffee grinder in the title, because people who search for coffee grinders do not want to buy a whole coffee machine. The third one is pretty obvious, but don't sell super niche items. If you're going to sell super niche items, then you're going to get super low sales. The fourth and fifth way go hand in hand. Dispatch as soon as you can and over deliver on shipping time. This will decrease your shipping time. eBay will see this on the tracking number and they will be happier to promote your listing more, because who doesn't want quicker shipping time? Now the sixth method is do not sell undesirable items. I know I gave this example in a previous video, but I'm going to mention it again because it's a mistake that I've made. I wanted to sell soldering irons. Soldering irons look like this. What they basically do is heat up, allowing you to melt lead, which is a metal, to connect different electronic parts together. It's basically a simple way of explaining it. I saw that they were selling on eBay, so I went to Alibaba to look for 500 soldering irons. Here is where the mistake was made. I wanted to save money, so I ordered the cheapest possible soldering iron I can, which ended up being a 12-watt soldering iron. Watt refers to the power of the soldering iron, how quickly and how hot it can heat up. Most of the soldering irons that I saw on eBay were 60 watts, some were 40 watts, so I don't know what I was thinking when I brought a 12-watt soldering iron. After 3 months of the product being listed on eBay, I only sold 3 out of the 500 soldering irons I have. I decided to list all 497 what I had left on a wholesale Facebook group, where people buy items in bulk to sell on eBay or Amazon. Nobody even wanted to buy it on there, so after a month I had to hand it in for scrap value. Now the next way to increase your sales is add all the item specifics. Make sure you list as much as you can. If the color is blue, list it as blue. List the power rating, for example. If you're selling clothes, list the size, list the make, list the model, list as much as you can. That way, if somebody searches on eBay for a product and refines the search for the exact product that they are looking for the exact specification that they are looking for, they find your product that matches their needs, they will most likely buy it. However, make sure, in order to avoid return cases being opened against you, list the item specifics correctly. List the correct make, list the correct model, list the correct power rating, for example. Do not expect to sell seasonal items all year round. If you brought 500 pairs of flip-flops and 500 sunglasses in the middle of winter, list them on eBay and you expect them to sell.
You are dead wrong.
Same thing applies if you want to sell fleeces, winter coats, winter mittens in the middle of summer. Nobody's going to buy them. Well, I say nobody, somebody will. You'll still get some sales, but about 10% of the capacity that you would get in winter, as the only people buying winter coats in summer are people who want to go hiking up mountain. Use keywords in the titles. If you are selling a Bluetooth speaker, make sure you include in the title Bluetooth speaker, as Bluetooth speaker is a keyword. People mostly search Bluetooth speaker, not pink 10-watt speaker, for example. They search Bluetooth speaker. This might sound obvious to most people, but I've seen sellers do it. Don't put mobile phone case in the title. Put iPhone 10 or iPhone 11, whatever iPhone model you're selling, in the title. The next tip, add at least 8 pictures in your listing. Have you ever seen a top selling eBay listing with 2, 4 or even 6 pictures? No, they all have at least 8 pictures. Make sure you've got pictures of all the different sides of the item. Maybe if it's a waterproof Bluetooth speaker, have a picture of the speaker on a beat. If it's a piece of new clothing, have maybe a model wearing the clothes. Speaking of your listings photos, add logos and brand names and or features of the product in the first picture. That way when somebody's scrolling through eBay, for example looking for a camera, they see that in your listing there's a 4K mark for the camera that you are selling, they will see straight away that that's a 4K camera. If you're selling a Bluetooth speaker, add a little Bluetooth logo in the top right corner of the picture. That way people scrolling through looking for a Bluetooth speaker sees that there's a Bluetooth icon in your first picture and they are more likely to click on it. The next tip, don't price your item too cheap. Let's say you are selling headphones, for example. If somebody is scrolling through eBay looking for headphones and they see that most of them sell for at least £15, if you have priced yours at £10, they'll think that your headphones sound rubbish. Who wants terrible sounding headphones? Nobody. They would rather pay the extra £5 and have good quality sounding headphones. Your headphones might actually sound perfectly fine, or the same as the other ones for £15, but you've priced it cheaper thinking that you're going to get more sales. That's not how it always works. People assume a higher price for a higher quality. A lower price means a low quality. I'm not saying price £15 headphones for £100. I'm just saying price them fairly and at market value. This ties into many businesses. Think of your customer, especially when listing items on eBay. The next tip is ask buyers to leave you positive feedback. Now keep in mind that offering something in return, like a free product or compensation, is against eBay's rules. So once you have brought your item, ask them nicely in a message. It pretty much says, "Hi, thank you for purchasing from us. It really helps us out a lot if you leave positive feedback," and maybe put a smiley face at the end. This encourages the buyer to leave you positive feedback, resulting in more sales for you. The next tip is consider decreasing your price to make it look more attractive. Now, like I said before, don't make it too cheap because potential buyers will be skeptical of its quality and of your quality as an eBay seller. So what do you mean by decreasing the product's price? Well, let's say you're selling a JBL lookalike Bluetooth speaker. Most of them tend to sell for £17.50. So decrease your price slightly, list your product as £16.95 if it is the same product. This way, that price looks good for a buyer, £16.95, whereas £17.50 is quite kind of a weird number. 95 or 99 endings are a lot more common and a lot more better. When you go into Courier's PC World, for example, or Best Buy if you're in America, you don't see something selling for £115.15. You see it selling for £119.99. So make your price more appealing by decreasing it slightly, making it show up as 95 or 99p ending. The next tip is offer more value. You could be selling the exact same product to the exact same price, but if you offer next day shipping, it gives the buyer more value. In your product listing, make sure you accept 30-day return. Now I understand new eBay sellers might be concerned that they will get a high number of returns, but the truth is most customers can't be bothered to return items because they buy a product to use. They will only return it if it's broken or they are not satisfied with the quality. Offer free shipping. Always offer free shipping. In your listing, don't put shipping plus £2.99. Increase the price of the product slightly if you have to and offer free shipping. It looks a lot better to the buyer because the buyer thinks free shipping. And it makes your eBay listing look more professional. Keep your eBay account above standard. Now, I will make a future video discussing in detail how important and how to keep your eBay account above standard. So make sure you subscribe. But briefly, make sure you list products correctly. Don't scam people. Ship out on time, and offer fairly good quality product that won't break in 2 weeks. Now this one is kind of a last resort, so only do it once you've actually done all the previous tips and steps. Consider promoting your listing. However, before you do this, go into your analytics. If you see that your listing is getting a high amount of views and a high amount of impressions, but no buys, then there is something wrong with your listing. You have either described the products wrong, so that when people are searching for one product, they get your product and it's not what they want, or your product might be just worse than the competition. However, if you go to your analytics and your title is correct, everything is correct, but you're getting barely any impressions. Impression, by the way, is just people being able to see your listing. That means you're in a competitive area and you might want to think about promoting your listing. I recommend starting out at 3% and seeing how that goes. Make sure your profit margin allows it, obviously. It's a lot better to make £10 or dollars on 100 products a month than $12 on 10 products a month. Worth giving up that little bit of profit margin to sell more items and make more money in total. So there you have it. That's it for today. Hopefully these tips helped. Make sure you try to implement as much as you can in your eBay store, and without a doubt your sales will increase. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe for more videos on how to make and save money. And if this video has been valuable to you, why not like the video? It helps me out greatly.